Hey Kodiak owners, this is Ed here with eTrailer.com, and today we're going to take a look at the new generator carrier from Mountain Lock. This is the GennyGo RevX3, and this is going to allow you to get that bigger, bulkier item on the road. As people know, when you have a 2016 Dutchmen Kodiak, you're going to have really limited space as far as bigger things, especially if you want to bring an additional generator with you. This is going to allow you to get it on the road with you and stow it away when you don't necessarily need this extra space on the back of your camper. So we're going to take a look at it, see how well it fits on the back of our Kodiak. One thing you may notice right off the top with this is all the holes that are in your metal here, your steel plates. And what that's going to do for you is going to give you a lot of different variety of how you can tie down using bungees or ratchet straps, rope, whatever you may use. You actually have 172 different points where you can make a tie down. Another thing that's cool with it, you can actually adjust the position of how far or close you are to your vehicle. I actually set it here so we have a little bit of space to make sure we have room to fold it up. However, you can extend it out farther. You want to definitely look in your manual to see where that puts your weight limits, but in the current configuration, you're right at 450 pounds. So let's throw a generator on there and see what it does for us. As far as your dimensions that you're going to have, you are 48 inches wide, 24 inches deep. So that's going to give you a lot of flexibility. So if you throw a generator on here, you still have space for a cooler, propane tank, any other thing to use without taking up all the space. Another thing that's really cool about the GennyGo cargo trays are the fact that they are expandable. The way that the plates are made, you can actually add additional trays to them to give yourself more space. As far as how it's fitting on the back of our Kodiak, we're going to use our tape measure to see what we're adding. So going from the bumper to the closest point, you're right at 6 inches away. And at our farthest point, we're adding 30 inches. So overall, not a lot, but it's still something to be aware of that's on the back of your camper. All right, so just putting our tape to this guy, we're at 25 inches from the ground with our ground clearance right here from the bottom of the tray. I would say that based on the weight capacity of 450 pounds, you may experience some sag, but this guy is pretty solid on the back of the bumper. So just, be aware, and being this high off of the ground, you're not really going to encounter a lot of cases where you're scraping. If that's the case, you got some major problems anyhow. So let's take a closer look at the brackets and see how they attach. Our brackets are going to just wrap around our bumper. It's secured using this extremely long bolt underneath here, and it keeps it nice and sturdy. The channels that you see on the top here is basically where it's going to align so you can get that proper spacing to fit around our 4x4 bumper. Also, the position is held by these two pins. You're going to actually have 4 different positions all the way up to upright in the stowed away position. So I'm going to unload our generator and pull these pins and put it in the upright position. And now I'm going to remove my final pin, put this guy in the upright position. Now, one thing that I will take notice of that there's nothing that stabilizes it, so you definitely want to make sure you get that pin right back in there so it doesn't fall back on you. Now we're going to take our tape and compact it. I'm actually going to measure from the back of the camper itself. Overall, we're adding 11 inches, and at the closest point, we're still at that same 6 inches. So this is going to fold up really nicely on the back of the vehicle, and it allows you to just get that additional space back when you're not carrying any cargo. And with all 3 pins in, you can see that this is nice and sturdy. I wouldn't be overly worried. You just want to be cautious because it can be kind of a pinch hazard right there at the brackets. Now, in general, I think it's pretty cool that it comes in a small box. It's really easy to get shipped to you. You can get a large carrier to you pretty rapidly. However, it is kind of an assembly project. You have a lot of different fasteners that you're going to make, a lot of different connections you're going to make. So if that's the case, it wouldn't be a bad idea to just have an additional set of hands to make the process a little easier. So again, this is Ed with eTrailer.com, taking a look at the Mountain Lock GennyGo cargo basket for your RV bumper on our 2016 Dutchmen Kodiak. Have a great day.